100 years ago, my great-grandfather bought a junkyard in Indiana. And ever since then, my family has been bringing things back to life. When somebody else has given up on it, when nobody thinks it will run, when it's been sitting for 10 or 15 or 20 years, and I get to turn that key and hear it fire up for the first time, I love it. It's in my family, it's in my blood. For 100 years, we've been firing them up. Well, it's raining again today here at Fire It Up Garage. Today, I want your opinion. I found an F-250 just down the street here, pretty cheap, and I want to know what you think. Should we pick it up or not? If you haven't subscribed yet to Fire It Up Garage, subscribe and give us a like on this video. Throw your comments on there too. What do you think about this truck? Is it a good deal? Is it a bad deal? It kind of falls into a category of they're starting to become collectible, but still not completely yet. So let me know what you think. Should we pick it up or should we let it go? Here is the F-250. It's got some weird rust under both of the doors, but no rust anywhere else. So you'd either have to patch that or, just make it very clear, because it's hidden under the rubber floor mats. So either patch it or make it very clear, hey, this thing's got rust, you need to fix so they don't fall through the floor. But it's weird because the body's really straight. There's no rust on the body at all. So looking good. The AC is dead. It's a little rougher than I expected, so I think I'm gonna. He's asking $7. I think I'm gonna offer him $400 because for $400, even if it was just for the V8, the manual trans, you could scrap the rest of it for $200 probably. So it's a good deal there. So here, test driving this old F-250 that was for sale. But it's only $700 for $700 with a V8 and a 5-speed. Might not be bad, so we'll take it around the block here and see what it's like. AC's broken, brakes are not very good, but the V8 seems to run pretty good. 75,000 miles, or maybe 175,000 miles. F-250. It was some old guy's truck, passed away, and so his family's selling it. $700 is the price marked on the truck, so it's probably $500 or less. A couple of things we're going to look for is, does it stay cool? I want to drive it around long enough to figure that out. It looked like it had been leaking some antifreeze up front. So drive around long enough for that. Does it stay cool? Does it seem to be charging? It does seem to be charging if the gauge works. The brakes are not great, but they stop. The engine sounds pretty good. Kind of started a little weak, but then picked it up after a little bit. Probably could use a tune-up. It's been sitting for over a year, I think. I got the Bronco project, and it's tempting to just put the 5-speed and this fuel-injected V8 in the Bronco, but it's also tempting just to make $500 or $1,000 off of it, let it go down the road. So that's it. The test drive in. You could hear it running, driving. The motor seems to run pretty good. It didn't start up great. You can always tell there's some issue when the person wants to start it for you instead of letting you get in and start it up. So he's tried to start it up, was pumping it, trying to get it to run, which is a little weird for a fuel-injected truck. They usually start pretty easy, just turn the key. Don't have to worry about it. So might have some fuel delivery problems or something. Also, I could tell that he had changed the radiator antifreeze recently, and that I could see where it had overflowed. The old antifreeze, that kind of rust-colored antifreeze, had overflowed all over it. Wasn't overflowing today. It was running a little cooler, so I don't know if you flushed it out and that cooled it down or what. So that's something to be careful about as well. And then obviously the rust under both those doors, that needs to be taken care of so you don't end up putting your foot through the floor for sure. But still, overall, you know, F-250 solid built truck, runs and drives pretty good. Just had a little bit of noise on shifting at first, but that came out of it. So I think if you put it back in regular service, it'd probably be a pretty good truck. So let me know what you think. Should we pick it up? 700 bucks is the price. I offered him 4, he said no, so it's still just sitting there. And I'm not sure if I want to come up to that 700, maybe sell it for 1,000, 1,500 as a quick flip, or fix some of the problems in it, maybe get 2. I'm not sure. These aren't my area of focus. Usually I'm on older Ford trucks and cars, but let me know what you think. 700 bucks, good deal or no deal?